What is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Check this video out right here. We got the iPhone SE versus the Galaxy S4. Now, a little disclaimer, I'm going to throw this out real quick. This is an unfair comparison. The iPhone SE just dropped on the scene, and the Samsung Galaxy S4 has been out for quite a while. But a lot of you might be upgrading these days from your S4 and you want to see how it stacks up to this new budget beast, the iPhone SE. Now, I want to let you guys know this iPhone SE is not my iPhone SE, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of videos on this phone. This is actually my sister's phone, so she borrowed it to me. But this is not my device. If I was buying a device, I would not buy it in rose gold. But she did let me use it for all those earlier videos, and you might see it a little bit more on the channel, but it's not going to be too often because it's not my device. So I'm just letting you know that, being honest with you real quick. So let's start this video off with a boot up test of both of these devices, the Galaxy S4 on the right and the SE on the left. In 3, 2, 1. And we're going to try to do this as even as possible. Now, I did have to charge actually the S4 is on charge right now because I forgot to charge it. It's actually sitting in a drawer collecting dust because I don't use a Galaxy S4 anymore. Although I do use this when I just want to mess around with one of these older devices. But I'm going to take a guess that the iPhone SE is going to beat the Samsung here, and it did. So the iPhone SE is in, and let's just go check the software on the iPhone SE. If I go down to General into About, you're going to see that we are running, in fact, the latest iOS 9.3.1 13E238. Hopping over here on the S4, let me turn up the brightness. This is basically the software that came out of the box on the S4, so the stock software. So this might even be KitKat, to be honest with you. But a lot of people don't update devices. But let's go here and let's see where we are. Let's see if we can find that software. Yeah, this is 4.4.2. So quite a bit old software, and the reason it's on 4.4.2 is because I was rooting and playing around with it, and I put the stock software back on it. So no lollipop here on the S4. But anyway, let's just kind of see how they stack up. We're just going to do some quick little app comparisons. I'm going to do system apps because I don't want to get into personal information on either of the devices. So let's go into settings on both of the devices real quick. And you can see the iPhone SE is a bit quicker, but for being an older device, let me make sure everything is closed out here before we continue on with this test, and everything is closed out. But for being an older device, the S4 is still not bad. It really isn't. I mean, we all want the shiny, latest, newest thing, but trust me, the S4 is still not that bad of a device. Let's go ahead and boot up into the cameras real quick. You can see how those perform next to each other. You can see the SE was there a lot quicker. But what about taking actual photos? So let me just grab this Microsoft mouse right here and see how that turns out. So let me take that photo real quick on the SE, and let's go ahead and take this photo real quick on the S4. And the SE does look quite a bit better, actually. 12 megapixel camera here and an 13 megapixel camera here, but the sensor itself is actually a bit better on the SE. So you will get them saturated colors on the S4, but on the SE you're going to get that nice balanced color shot with more of a realistic appeal. So the camera, I'm going to have to give the nod to the SE, although it's not so much better that it's going to change your life. And I like to go with that because we all want the latest and greatest stuff, but trust me, this stuff is not going to change your life. You know, like if you take a picture with the S4 and you upload it to Facebook, ain't nobody's going to notice that you took one with the S4 versus the SE. Unless you're a professional photographer and you're geeky like me, you probably won't notice the quality difference too much there. But for own personal use, of course the SE is better. So let's go into something else. Let's go into the calculator and see how that performs next to each other. And you can see SE was quicker there. Let's go back home. SE is even quicker to the home. Like I say though, this is an older software on the Samsung Galaxy S4. So let's go into calendar here, and you can see that was quicker on the SE. What about scrolling? Yes, of course, quicker on the SE. So the SE is proving to be one very smooth device, and the Galaxy S4, while smooth still, if you root this baby and put on some stock Android, it's gonna scream. So, you know, don't just take this TouchWiz with a grain of salt. If you're into rooting, hacking, and ROMing, there's so much available for the S4 that you can really make this device fly. And I mean fly. If you guys want to see some videos on some ROMs and stuff on the S4, go ahead and comment down below. Maybe we can get into that ROM rooting and hacking stuff around these parts. But let's go into the browser and just do a couple browser tests, and then we'll wrap this video up. Don't want it to get too long. So let's go into apple.com. Let me see if I got Wi-Fi on this device. I actually have to connect to the Wi-Fi on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna be right back with you all in a second. All right, guys, so I got the Wi-Fi connected. Let's go into apple.com first on both of these devices. So we're gonna hit go at the same time here in 3, 2, 1. Let's see who gets there first. SE is there first, to be expected, with the S4 slightly behind. Now let's go into technobuffalo.com before we, before we get into some other websites. We'll just do that real quickly. So technobuffalo.com. Let me just finish out the whole word here. So let's go to that website. And you could see the S4, no, the SE won this one again. So the S4 is lagging behind a bit. And that's to be expected. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, why aren't you on Lollipop? And I told you why I'm not on Lollipop. But it doesn't really matter too much here. Wi-Fi speeds, internet speeds, that's all going to be similar. I don't care what operating system you're on. That doesn't really change ever. That's all Wi-Fi based. So the Wi-Fi was even, so that's an even test. Let's go into one more thing. Let's see what else we're going to try here. Let's try YouTube. Actually, she doesn't have YouTube on her device. So let's go to YouTube on the browser itself. Let me go into YouTube here. I don't know how you can have YouTube on your device. The best application on any device. Well, if you have an Android, they come pre-installed due to the fact that this is Google straight out the box. Let's go here. And you could see YouTube on the SE. So let's just end this video here. It's clear to see that the iPhone SE is hands down annihilating the S4, albeit on the stock software. So if you're not into rooting, hacking, ROM stuff, and you're looking for an upgrade, and you don't want to spend too much for the latest iPhone, the SE is going to be an appreciable phone for you if you want to go to iOS. Now, it didn't beat the S5 like that, so if you don't got too much and you're trying to upgrade to something else, you might want to check out the S5 as well. But overall, we can say the SE, hands down, beats the S4. But once again, if we were to root it, put a ROM on it, and then take the SE versus the S4, I think this would be a different story. But let me go with what you guys think down below in the comments section. We get a chat about that. And anyways, I'm gonna cap this off right here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up down below. Be sure to share this video with anybody you know who likes technology, or that person in your classroom that you just can't stand them, but they're in your little inner circle of friends. Share this video to them too. Share it around to everybody, and I will catch you all.